So let me start by sharing my screen. So I know that in the past I presented about medical training pathway. This is a real estate careers pathway at Rio Hondo College. For real estate salesperson's license, students are required to take three courses. So that's going to be practice and principles in real estate. And then they have the option of a third class, and that could be finance or appraisal. So these three courses are the requirement for their to get their salesperson license requirement. We know the students are going to go through this if they want to go into this field and become a salesperson. So what we did is we created a certificate out of each way. So if they take the first two and they go into finance, they get a practice and finance certificate. If they take those two and then they go into appraisal, then there's a certificate that it's awarded to them. So the students do this for their license, but at the same time, they're completing classes at Rio Hondo College. They get a certificate, a non-credit certificate that goes into their transcript. They're able to add that to the resume. And even if they don't want to become a salesperson, the knowledge that they receive comes with them. And they're able to show proof that this is what I have completed in terms of education. So that's very helpful. And I know this is what we're trying to do with the stackable non-degree credentials. Give them knowledge, tools, not something that they can use, that they can present when they're applying for a job and say, this is the type of training that I have. So depending on the option that they decide, a certificate will be waiting for them once they complete the courses. And of course, it leads them to an industry license that is also needed. So they're able to do both things. Now, not everyone wants to be a salesperson. And I know that we identified a gap. There's a demand in the labor market that it's not met by the students that are going through these real estate training programs. So they have a lot of jobs and they're not getting the quality applicants applying for them. So the assessor's office came to us and they asked us to help them train individuals so that they can go into the field and they can bring up the quality of the applicants applying for their jobs. So there's a continuous need for new hires. There's a lot of people that are retiring, leaving the field, and they went ahead and they contacted all the local schools that offer real estate classes. They estimated how many people they're graduating, and they don't think they have enough to cover all the openings that they have. So they started working with community colleges. They came to us and they started working with Rio Hondo College so that we can start training people to work for them and to provide opportunities for the people that are doing our training program. So there's a need, and we can help them cover the need by providing the classes. So together in collaboration with the assessor's office, we came up with a new certificate program. So this is the California Property Taxation and Appraisal Certificate. This certificate consists of 4 non-credit classes. 2 of them are similar to the salesperson license requirements. So again, this is the stackable. They already completed 2, come in, complete 2 more, and then you get an additional certificate. And this certificate has industry-specific requirements so that they become better applicants when they're applying to work for the assessor's office. So this certificate program is preparing people to work as appraiser assistants. And to become an appraiser, people need a bachelor's degree. However, if they complete the certificate program, they'll take them with 60 units, and I'll go over that in a moment. A non-credit certificate, they can go in as appraiser assistant, put enough years of experience, and they can move on to become appraisers. So it gives them another way in so that they can start moving up in their career. So again, 2 classes are common, so students can do the real estate license, the salesperson license, and then take 2 additional classes. They have an additional certificate that actually prepares them for an employment opportunity that becomes available to them. The only thing is they do have, it's a combination of credit and non-credit. So the certificate itself, it's non-credit. Students get all the classes for free. But part of the requirements for this appraiser assistant position is that they need to have completed 60 units. 60 college units. And I know that we had this discussion when we were having lunch. How do you know they're non-credit students? How do they know they're actually credit students? Well, in our case, they're both. Because we can go ahead and recruit students from the credit side that have completed 60 units. There's a lot of students that have accumulated units, and we all know that this is a pattern. People start taking units in one thing or another, and at the end of the day, they're not sure what career to follow. So anybody that has accumulated 60 units can come in, do our non-credit certificate. which consists of those 4 classes. Those 4 classes, we schedule them so that it's possible to finish them in one semester. So in a semester, someone can get all 4 classes completed. And the certificate plus their units will make them qualified to apply for this appraiser assistant position. So we're giving them the training for the job that they're going to be getting after this, basically. The college units doesn't have to be an AA degree. It could just be any units. They just want to make sure the students have 60 units in their transcript. So someone that is new to college, we can guide them into the units that will help them. But someone that has accumulated units can also take advantage of this great opportunity. And I know that we always discuss transitioning students from non-credit to credit. Well, sometimes it's good to actually get a few credit students and transition them back to non-credit because we provide them with training that is needed for them to move up in their career. And the good thing about non-credit, as you know, it's free. So this is training that they're going to get for free and that they can see the alignment with the job that they're going to be qualified to apply for after this program. Part of our 4 classes, part of our certificate program, we provide skills for students in resume writing. We help them with those skills in interviewing and cultural and social diversity, making them self-aware. We do collaboration and team building in the class. It's part of the classes that we provide, it's embedded. And I'll also have guest speakers that come in from industry to talk to them about what to expect after. So we have already scheduled speakers to come from Los Angeles County Department of Human Resources. We have a human resources analyst that comes in. This is actually the person that puts out the job announcements. This is the person that reviews their application. This is the person that will give them back and say, you're missing the following. You need to do this if you want to apply. This is the deadline. This is the paperwork that's required. So we bring that person in to talk to the students so that they're aware of the process and how to apply for these jobs. And it makes it so much easier when students have a familiar face, an email, a contact, and they know exactly who's going to be reviewing their application and what they're looking for. So we bring them in to talk to the students as part of our non-credit certificate courses. We also have speakers from the assessor's office. So we bring in the assessor himself. He comes in and provides them training, discuss about the culture, expectations, the type of work they're going to be doing in the field, so that the students are more informed of what the field requires and the kind of work that they're going to be expected to do. And it also they talk to them about their career ladder opportunities. So you will come in under this position, and as you move up in education, move up in years of experience, this is the next job that will become available to you. So it's really good because students get to see this is where I'm starting, this is where I can join them, and this is where I can move up to. We bring the director of operations as well from the assessor's office as a guest speaker, and we bring people from our local American Job Center that will help them with other resources that become available for our students so that they can take advantage of additional opportunities, additional services. They come in and they explain to them their services and all the opportunities available to them. So basically, this is what it looks like in education. The students complete non-credit training and certificates that are free. They accumulate some college units. And the combination of the certificate and the college units, it starts providing opportunities for them to apply for jobs. Now, as they complete their degree, the opportunities are even better. So our pathway is to get students to complete non-credit, finish an associate degree in business, move on to higher education if they decide to, and get a bachelor's degree in business as well. As they move up in the educational ladder, they actually move up in the career ladder as well. So appraiser assistant is the very first position that they can go in by having done our non-credit certificates and by having accumulated those units. Eventually, they can move on to become appraisers. After that, they have assistant property assessment specialist, they have appraiser specialist, property assessment specialist, and this is only with the LA County Assessor's Office, but there's a lot of other job opportunities available for them as well. So these are the salary expectations for these positions. They're current. We double check with them this year, and this is what each position is paying. So they're able to see if I do the next step in my education, if I accumulate so many years of experience, then this opportunity becomes available, and this is what my salary expectations will be. And then, of course, they can also go into become a real estate agent. They can be a loan officer. They can go into real estate broker. There's many different options for them to follow as well. but we do provide this information. I know that the next pages are a little bit blurry, but this is our student-facing materials explaining these pathways. So we do explain to them the different non-credit certificates they're going to get, the industry license that they get out of this as well, the work-based learning opportunities, the guest speakers that are going to be coming in, the kind of skills they're going to get that will help them with work expectations. And then we discuss with them the associate degree option. This is what you will get. This is how much it will cost for you to complete this degree. And then we give them their career prospects. Based on education, based on years of experience, this will be your salary expectations. And then, of course, we provide them with links to all of our services and programs so that they're able to just, scan the QR code and be able to get more information about services that Rio Hondo has to provide for them.